How does Elias Lindholm look in this top 6?
What do you mean? How
Does he look like he fits in? You think he's found chemistry in these 4 games?
It's been 4 games, so
he didn't answer the question.
I mean, my question is, it seemed like he's figuring out where he fits on a team that already had 5 All-Stars on it. He's figuring out where he fits.
That's money in the bank.
He's
right there.
figuring out where he fits.
And think about how difficult that is.
Yeah,
like
this isn't showing up and being like, "Hey, man, we got 2 other guys that are good. We finally got a 3rd guy, and that's you, brother. So thanks, and go out and whatever." This is like you're sharing the ice with a power play unit that, hey, the net front stuff, we haven't seen that much. So we had the 2 tip goals against Carolina, which were great. And this is why you go and you get someone early, so that they can come and they can mesh and they can kind of have these little ifs and buts and candy and nuts little moments and stuff. So, that's kind of my perspective. I don't think they acquired him to be this, this flashy, dynamic guy. I think they acquired him to be a lot of things that they need him to be specifically to moments in a game.
Yeah.
If they need him to be the penalty killer, if they need him to be someone in net front, if they need him to play center because someone's injured, if they need him to be Petey's winger because Besser and Miller are going and they need to, work stuff out. He is the proverbial, he is, as a player, like those fancy Swiss Army knives you get?
Yeah.
That one. That's what he is. He's the premier.
I think he's Swedish.
Huh? No, I know. I can't say Sweden Army knife. What's a Swedish Army knife?
An Allen key.
I'm done with
from
this.
IKEA.
I'm done this show.
You build everything with that thing.
I'm done the show. This is it. I'm done. So long. Farewell. Vida Zen and goodbye.
Hey, I absolutely love that, and that's something that I don't think Canuck fans and people watching this team kind of had in their back of their mind. It's just like, well, we're going to be one more Elias Lindholm better because you plop him in the lineup.
Yeah.
But like, you got to find chemistry with these guys. You got to find roles because you have your top line of all offensive. Then you have your 200-foot kind of second line with an offensive dips and dash. You have a third line that doesn't get touched, and it's like, man, if you're Ilya Mikheyev, it's either you're bumped to the 4th line because of that depth, which is a great thing. It's a gluttony, but players get shuffled down.
Do you think they can, if this Mikheyev thing continues? It's tough because he has 2 years of term left, but like, is there an ability or even a kind of a thought to move him strictly because, even when he's not scoring, the expectation is, it's like the Eriksson thing, right? So Louis Eriksson's not scoring, but hey, he's doing the little things.
Yeah.
I don't see Mikheyev being, doing the little things. I'm not seeing Mikheyev. I think after his surgery, of course, he's come back, and probably with surgeries like that, it's going to take a little bit more time for him to actually regain his top speed. We haven't really seen that Ilya Mikheyev on the penalty kill. Like, we saw it once, I think, when he first signed.
Yes.
We saw it like the first little bit there.
Didn't he like outrun McDavid or something?
Yeah, something like that. I think that was
Don't
probably
quote us on
Toronto.
that.
Was
I
in
think that
Toronto,
was Toronto.
I think that was Toronto. But that's what I mean. Is this organization has found a really unique way of getting out of certain problems, and again, that's 4.75, and they've moved off of Kuzmenko, which is 5.5 from next year, and I'm just really curious. I'm more curious about the moves they're going to make now as opposed to the Lindholm move, because the Lindholm move I think we all knew was coming.
Yeah,
we all knew, like, hey, they're going to swing and they'll probably do it early, and because it's Jim Rutherford's MO, but they still have a couple things here that they can move and tweak and figure out, what they can do. I'm really curious going into the trade deadline.